Hello, Levitical Kingdom Privateers. On September the 12th and 13th, we are hosting the first annual Holy Nation of the Ecclesia Conference. The theme is Threshold Covenant, with great worship brought to us by the Woodcock Singers, a great MC known as Plain Flyer 21, speakers like Dr. Mike Spalding, Jim Odell, Randy Conway, C2K Rick, and our keynote speaker, the world-renowned Vicky Joy Anderson. And don't miss a very special and world-altering Friday night event that will equip you for what is coming. Admission is free for our naturalized families and very affordable for our guests. Head over to c2kreport.com and scroll down on the homepage to find our link to purchase tickets for your friends and family. And remember, it's all about the blood.
It would be ridiculous if an eagle needed a license to be able to catch a fish, or if a bear needed a license to be able to live in the forest and catch its prey, or if a mountain lion needed to be able to get a special license in order to catch a sheep. But it's pretty ridiculous that we get papered from the moment that we're born, that we get marriage licenses, driver's licenses, business licenses. We get a whole stack of papers that we need just simply to exist on the planet. Here's the thing, it's not the only way we have to live. We've been taught through our public education that we have to do all of these things in order to just simply take care of ourselves. But it turns out there's actually a private way in which we can operate. And this has been slowly being eroded from our consciousness so that we would just simply forget about it. Well, unfortunately, we have not. If you're interested in finding out how this works, then I invite you to join us to our next Game of Life class. We're going to go into detail on how it works, and when you see it, you can't unsee it. And you'll start to see how ridiculous things like, well, getting licenses are. I hope you can join us.
Hello, welcome back everybody to another Privateers Volley. I am Rick Hidalgo, your host, and today we talk about papers. Give me those papers. Yes, it is silly that we think we have to be licensed to do anything. We are created beings. We are created by Yahuwah, and we are under his law. And he proclaimed at the end of the first the BC portion, right? In somewhere around 31, 32, 33 AD, he proclaimed that Jesus was king and that we were to be under his authority. Go read Matthew chapter 28 if you don't believe me. That is where it is. And he was given authority over heaven and earth. And earth happens to be the place that we live on, no matter how controversy the shape of it is, or all the other things that have to do with this place that we live. However, yes, we can operate privately. Now, I don't know what this gentleman is teaching, and perhaps what he's teaching is wonderful, and perhaps what he's teaching is beautiful. But what I did not hear him say, so I'm not going to disparage what he's saying, because he's absolutely right. But what I did not hear him say is that we have a mandate to come out of Babylon, and that the systems of the world are operating in a structure and a style that is very much matches the description of Babylon, Mystery Babylon. So, you really can't buy or sell without a number. We've already had that for a very long time. Social security numbers, transaction numbers. There are numbers on top of numbers on top of numbers, and you cannot buy and sell without them. You have bank cards, you have bank accounts, you have everything has a number. So there's no question that we are already in a beast system that necessitates a number to be able to confirm or make an order, a transaction take place. Now, he did not mention anything about coming out of Babylon, so I'm going to assume, and I am just assuming, that he is talking about a way of life that looks into common law, or perhaps some other kind of positive law that he's going to show you how to be able to live without any of those presumptions being laid upon you and without any of those solicitations being thrown upon you. And if that's the case, more power to him. That's wonderful. That's perfect. But what we're doing here at the Holy Nation of the Ecclesia is we are doing what the Bible instructs us to do. Be ye separate. We are a peculiar people. We are kings and priests, and we are ministers of reconciliation. We are coming outside of Babylon by forming a body politic of our own that we can administrate individually. The houses are the authority in our structure, and the council serves the houses, and the Holy Nation itself is the apparatus that we all congregate within. So that's what we're doing, and I invite you to come to that. Come check that out. Certainly go and check out what he's doing and report back to me. Let me know what it is that he's doing so I can either talk about it or just confirm it, give it a big thumbs up, and say go. That's all I got for you today. Just a little talking about papers, because everything is about papers. Unfortunately, I like to say in my class, everything's about interest. Whose interest are you siding on? That determines everything. However, that's enough for today. This has been another Privateer's Volley. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I'm sorry I can't bat 1,000, but everything we do here at Privateer's Volley is all about the blood. See you next time.